Right now, you are falling toward the darkest object in the universe, and you have no intention of stopping until you reach its edge. Ahead of you hangs a black hole, a place where gravity has crushed matter into something so dense that not even light can escape. Most who come this close are never seen again, but today is different. Today, you are going to survive. You will skim the very edge, stare into the abyss, and then you will pull away alive. So let's go down together, right to the brink. First, where you are, this is a supermassive black hole, millions of times heavier than our sun, lurking at the heart of a galaxy. It is not a hole in space like a drain. It is a region where spacetime itself has folded in around a single point. At its center lies the singularity, where everything that ever fell in has been crushed beyond all limits. You will never go there. Around it is the event horizon, the boundary of no return. Cross it, and nothing in the universe could bring you back. But you are not crossing it. You are going to stop just outside, and that single choice is the reason you will live to tell this story. As you approach, the first thing you notice is the light. The stars ahead of you are bending out of place. The black hole's gravity is so strong that it curves the path of light, acting like a giant lens in the sky. Stars that should be hidden behind it now appear smeared into thin, glowing arcs that wrap around its edge. You are watching gravitational lensing with your own eyes, the whole sky warped into rings around a sphere of perfect darkness. Closer still, and the darkness in front of you grows. It is not a shadow cast on something. It is the absence of everything. This black circle is the shadow of the black hole, and it looks larger than the horizon itself, because the light around it is bent toward you. Now a new light appears, a brilliant ring of fire encircling the dark. This is the accretion disk. Gas, dust, and the shredded remains of stars spiral inward here, packed so tightly they begin to glow. Friction tears at this matter, heating its inner edge to millions of degrees, until it blazes in X-rays and blinding light. The disk should be a flat ring, but gravity lifts its far side into view, curving it up and over the black hole like a halo. You are seeing the top and the bottom of the disk at the same time, a glowing crown bent impossibly around the void. One edge of the ring blazes brighter than the other. That side is racing toward you at nearly the speed of light, and its glow is beamed straight at you. You ease your ship toward the edge, and here you find something stranger still, a place where light itself can circle the black hole. This is the photon sphere. At this exact distance, gravity is so strong that beams of light bend into closed loops. If you looked sideways here, you might glimpse the back of your own head as your light leaves you, circles the hole, and returns to your eyes. You hold your position just outside. At the closest point, you can survive without spiraling helplessly inward. Here you cannot simply coast, only your engines, burning hard, keep you balanced on the knife's edge of the abyss. One nudge too far, and no engine ever built could save you, but you hold steady, hovering above the dark. And now the strangest effect of all begins to take hold, not in space, but in time. This deep in the black hole's gravity, time itself slows down. Your clock ticks slower than every clock far away. To you, nothing feels wrong. Each second passes normally. Your heart beats at its steady pace. But out there, away from the black hole, time is racing ahead far faster than you can feel. An hour passes for you, calm and quiet at the edge, and in that single hour, years could slip by for the rest of the universe. This is time dilation, a real prediction of Einstein's relativity, proven again and again by clocks on Earth and in orbit. Near a black hole, the effect becomes extreme. The closer you hover to the horizon, the more brutally time bends. You float here in stillness, watching distant stars drift and shift, knowing each moment costs you the future. You hang at the very brink, the dark sphere before you, the ring of fire around you, the warped sky everywhere you look. No human has ever been this close and lived. You are surviving the unsurvivable, balanced on the edge of forever. And then, before the abyss can claim you, you make your choice. You fire your engines and begin to pull away. Slowly, the sky unbends. The rings of starlight relax back into ordinary stars. The fire of the disk shrinks behind you. The black hole loosens its grip on your clock, and time around you begins to flow as it should once more. You set a course for home, carrying within you an hour of memory that costs the world far more. When you arrive, you find a future you do not recognize. Years, perhaps decades, have passed for everyone you left. You crossed no horizon. You touched the edge of a black hole and came back. A traveler returned from the deep. You went to the brink of the darkest thing in existence, and the universe let you return, changed forever.